Hello. It is Sunday, April 26th, and it is like 5 in the afternoon, I think. Yeah, I think it's like close to 5 in the afternoon. So last night was by far my most difficult night. I had spiked a fever on Friday night. I had spiked a fever Saturday morning at 1:01. And then last night I went to bed at about 10 p.m. and I woke up at about 2:30 in the morning, and I woke up feeling extremely weak and like I was about to pass out. I felt very faint, and I knew I needed to get up and get some water, get some fresh air. So I had my window open, but I needed to cool off fast. So I had gotten up, I splashed water on my face, and that cool water did help a little bit, and I just took a few breaths. But it was scary because when I get up and feel more difficult breathing, I think because of the way I'm hunched over and everything, I don't know, but it takes like a few breaths for me to feel a little more in control of my breathing. And so I I cooled off with the water, and then I basically dragged myself down to my fan, and I just like plugged in the fan and I turned it on. I didn't even feel strong enough to come get the remote. I was just like, I can't leave this space right now. I felt very weak in that sense, and yeah, I was able to turn on the fan. I let the fan with the cold water still in my face like blow on my face and just kind of cool me off, and I took a few breaths there. And once I was able to control my breathing again, I got my water and I just gulped as much water as I could, trying to regain my breath. And then I felt a little more in control, a little more at ease, a little more comfortable. I restocked my cups with, this is my cup. So I've been drinking vitamin C and Pedialyte all day, and Gatorade. And I just keep rotating through. And then I refilled this one, it's 2 liters. This one with ice water, and I was able to go back into bed. At about 5:40 in the morning, I woke up and I was drenched in sweat. I had sweat through my pajamas and through my sheets, and like my hair was sweaty, and my pillowcase was a little wet as well, or like it had the outprint of my head on it. So I knew I was not going to be able to stay sleeping because I felt slimy and wet. It was disgusting. So I got up, I took a full shower, I stripped my bed, and I put everything in the wash, and then I put new bed sheets on my bed, and I felt a whole lot better, and I slept like a baby for another like 2 hours. So that's where I'm at now. I had a 101 temperature fever at 4 a.m. So then I took acetaminophen again, and that's been controlling my temperature pretty well. Yeah, so after the 6 a.m. sweating fiasco, got to like 99.5 about 30 minutes ago, but I haven't gone higher than that really. It says 100 now, so I'm just gonna keep monitoring that, because once it hits 101, then I'm like, I should probably take my medicine again, and I haven't taken it since 4 a.m. so it's been 12 hours. Yeah, I'm just in bed resting now, and I still have not gotten my results from my test. I did get swabbed yesterday morning. Hopefully they'll call me tomorrow morning. Yeah, so that's me right now. I'll update later. It is now 11 in the morning, and I still haven't gotten a call. Yeah, I don't like that. It's been over 48 hours now. It's been actually 51 hours at this point, because they do have to, because they're like swabbing so many people, they have to send them out to different labs, and the labs are bombarded with like tests as well. So it's all taking a little longer because of the influx number of tests that they have to go through. Not necessarily because the test results take that long, but just because they have a lot of tests to go through. And I'm trying to be patient, but this is really, it's frustrating. I can't even get my homework done. I have a few assignments left, I'm trying to get done. I have 2 discussion boards, and I have to fix one of my assessment plans that I completed. So I'm gonna try to get those done today, but they're not like, they're at the low end of my priority list right now. So I'm gonna try to get those done and hopefully get a call. Okay, it is now 3 in the afternoon. I called my employer about an hour and a half ago, and they called me back, and she was able to give me my results. My results came back negative, that I had developed all these new symptoms since Friday afternoon after I had told them initially how I was feeling. I don't have a past medical history. I don't have a history of asthma. I don't have a history of smoking. I don't have anything that should be causing me to feel discomfort when I breathe. So I thought, okay, if it's COVID-19, then at least I know what it is. At least, like, I'll know what it is and I can work from there. But it's not, or at least it says it's not. And that's another thing that worries me. I know that there are false negatives out there. I felt like she swabbed me properly though, but I don't know what's wrong with my lungs then. So I fortunately do still have health insurance. I have health insurance through my employer, but I also have Kaiser insurance through my parents' plan, and because I am still within the age limit, I am still insured through them, and so I use that insurance till I turn 26. So I called, I did a phone call appointment. So I got a phone call appointment and talked to a doctor and told them my whole history from Wednesday to now. I have everything written down, so I told her everything that I'd been experiencing, and I told her about how I got swabbed and how it came out negative. She ordered me to go get a chest x-ray and another swab test to be done, and that makes me feel a whole lot better, because I know that if it comes out negative again, I'm hoping the chest x-ray will show something or not, but that I'll get a little bit more answers, or at least it'll make me feel a little better, but and won't make me fear that I might have gotten a false negative. Definitely don't feel like it's gotten better. If anything, I felt like it was a little worse today, because now I can even feel it when I'm doing shallow breaths, and that was not the case on Wednesday or Thursday or even Friday, and now I feel that. So that's the update right now. So I'm gonna call right now and set up that appointment to see how I can go about getting those 2 things done. So I got my second COVID test back. These results came from Kaiser because that's the insurance I have, and it came back negative, which made me a lot happier than when I initially got the negative results from my employer, from my workplace. So I made an appointment with a primary care provider, again over the phone, and I spoke with them this morning. It was a different doctor than the one I talked to on Monday, and they said that it sounds like I have something viral, but they don't know what. Now, it hit me last night. It has nothing to do with it, but it did hit me last night that I was exposed to tuberculosis as a child, and I took the I took the 9-month treatment of INH medication to treat it. To always have to get a chest x-ray, because skin tests will come out positive, because I have what's known as latent or dormant tuberculosis in my lungs, but it never activated because I took the medication as directed. And so I did mention that to the doctor. I'm like, could that have any effect on what's happening? And she said no, because you took the medication, you took the treatment, like that's not an issue. So she said it's probably something viral. You can take over the counter cough medicine if you need it, but I'm not actively coughing. I just sometimes need to cough to be able to get that full breath out, if that makes sense. I went and got a chest x-ray, and I'm hoping it shows nothing, but I'm also hoping it shows something, because with my luck, I never find out what's wrong with me. So we'll see. But no more fever since Monday night, no more chills, no real body aches. I've been trying to move my body a little more, stretching, swimming, taking it easy, walking around the block, and it's been helping. It's been helping a lot, so we'll see what those things show. Okay, so I haven't filmed a update as to what's been going on. Yeah, I still feel it. It's a lot more milder than it was this past weekend. It feels about the exact same as it felt the very first day I woke up with this feeling on Wednesday and Thursday, where I felt it like at the base of my lungs. And it's uncomfortable, but it's not bothering me every time I breathe now. So I can live with it. I don't want to, and I hope it goes completely away, but it's something like I can do my daily activities. I got my chest x-ray results back. They were negative. Nothing, like they were clear. There's nothing there. They look normal. There's no infiltrates, there's no nothing. And so I think the conclusion was that I had some sort of respiratory virus condition, illness or whatever. And I just had to play the waiting game and get the virus out of me that way. I'm scheduled to go back to work tomorrow, and I'm very, very nervous. There's a group online where nurses from different units at my hospital will share updates about what's going on, policies that are changing, what changes have taken into effect on different units, and how that's working out. And it's scary, and I almost don't want to go back. I don't like it at all. It's very frightening that everything's so up in the air, everything's changing so constantly, and it looks like right now it's changed for the worse. And so I'm not excited about the changes that have been implemented now, but we're just gonna have to see how it goes. And yeah, go back to work tomorrow night. I'm gonna try not to think about it. Wish me luck.